Hello and welcome. This is going to be my review of the Spyderco Persistence. I'm just going to go into some stats straight away. The overall length of this knife is 6.8 inches or 17.2 centimeters. The blade length is 2.75 inches or 6.9 centimeters. The cutting edge is the same at 2.75 inches or 6.9 centimeters, and the weight is 3.3 ounces or 102 grams. Okay, so very similar to the Tenacious and Ambitious. It's kind of size-wise in between the two of them. The scales are black G10, which is kind of a baked fiberglass material. I'd say medium traction on these scales. It does the job. The pocket clip here is a four-way carry option, so you can carry the blade and you can put the pocket clip on four different positions of the knife, so you can carry it up, tip down, left or right pocket carry. The liners are, again, like the other knives in their value range, are skeletonised, so they have parts of the metal drilled out to reduce the overall weight of the knife, and in between the liners you have the Walker liner lock. As you can see, you deploy the blade and the locking mechanism springs under the blade to keep it locked in place. A nice lock up on it, the blade won't go anywhere. I must say, obviously, because it's a locking blade, here in the UK it would count as a fixed blade, so it would be illegal for you to carry this. Okay, so get that out of the way. The jimping, there's some nice jimping on the thumb ramp there, and again on the liner lock. It gives you added traction. I must say that it does have a lanyard hole, and the torque screws in case and for the pivot screw as well, if you wanted to take this knife apart, do some maintenance on it. The blade is well, 2 3/4 of an inch, leaf shape, or tenacious shape, you could say. It is again like a shrunk Tenacious. The blade steel is like all of these knives in this range is 8CR13 MOV, and it's made in China. The steel's okay. You can sharpen it, you can get it very sharp. You will need to touch it up quite often on the whatever you use to sharpen your knives, but it's an okay steel. The ergonomics, I find this one quite comfortable, even though it's got less of a handle. I actually find it a little bit more comfortable than a Spyderco Tenacious, but that's personal preference. You might find the Tenacious has more of a handle, and therefore might fit your hand more comfortably. But I really like the ergonomics of the Persistence here. Okay, so just do a few comparisons size-wise. So there's the Persistence in the middle. The Tenacious is at the top. Okay, as you can see, very similar blade shape, just a bit larger. And we'll just swing about the Ambitious here, there, at the bottom. Okay, so Persistence, what I said earlier, it kind of nestles in between the two in terms of size. Just for comparison's sake, we will just compare it with a Spyderco UK PK. There we are. Okay, so that's the size comparisons. The price is around about £35 or £33. I think that's a good enough price. You are getting a lot for your money, even though it's made in China. You're getting G10, you're getting an okay blade steel, you're getting a locking blade. It's still good value for that price. It is another nice knife to start off with as well if you're thinking about collecting knives. Yeah, you will need to touch the knife up, the edge up but it's a good one to start off with. But like I said earlier, again, it's not legal to carry in the UK because it's a fixed blade. Well, it would count as a fixed blade. So yeah, it's a good it's a good starting knife. It's excellent for everyday carry. Because I don't think it's too scary as, say, maybe the Tenacious might be for people if you whip that one out. So yeah, that's the Spyderco Persistence. Okay, if you have enjoyed this kind of video review, please comment, rate and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Take care.